Diamond, here we are at the verge of the Rec All-Star Game, and you know, it's slotted into the prime event, and it's well-deserved because more guys in this league come out and come excited for this event.
Right, and a lot of guys feel slighted that they didn't get the game, a lot of new faces. This is one of the funnest games because it's for, you know, I'd say every league cares, but I think the Rec gives them a chance to play with some new faces, play against some guys who in a week are going to be squaring off in the playoffs. So it gets time to shake hands before they're going at it down in the blocks.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Diamond, this game's a lot of fun, but there's no doubt about it, it's competitive. Wenzel won on a buzzer beater last year. You really solidified at his place in the pantheon of UH greats.
The last 3 seasons, the West has won, I know that for sure, with no more 5 points of victory. I think the East is hungry. I think the East is going to come out with a victory tonight.
Well,
TBD.
And how great would that be, Diamond? Simply because there's a lot of chatter on the network talking about how this is the West to win.
Right.
Heavily favored. I think the East got something to prove.
Well, I know Kyleenzel and Shawn have something to prove after barely slipping out of the gym last night with a loss to the Tanuki Raccoon Dogs. Big support for Marco Maiano to get on the bill. Didn't really have a game last night to prove it, so I think this is time for them not to rest for the playoffs, but to establish themselves as not the past of UH, but the present.
And in his second All-Star game is JJ Kirby.
Right.
Nice guy, soft-spoken, but a hell of a basketball player.
Right.
And I think Chelsea's with him on the sidelines.
I'm here with JJ Kirby. Now, you are one of the top 3-point shooters in this league. What is the trick to the touch?
You got to make sure you get in plenty of warm-ups. You know, we don't spend a whole lot of time outside of this league shooting. I mean, hopefully once a weekend we can get in the gym and shoot, but otherwise you got to get here plenty early, find a hoop, you know, get a good amount of shots up, and make sure you're warmed up.
Okay, and this league has to give you a lot of credit with your sportsmanship. How does that help you as a team and reflect personally?
Well, you know, it is just a game. We're all here because we love playing the game so much, and we want to compete. You know, we're all getting up there in age now, and so the college, that's all that stuff's done with. So this is an outlet for us to compete, but at the same time, we know it's just a game. So when the buzzer sounds, you got to be a good sport. No sense in not being one.
Okay, and looking into the future, what do you think your chances are of winning the Gold Cup this year?
Well, we got a real strong team. I know we've had some guys really step up these last couple of games in terms of scoring, rebounding, all that stuff. So I really like our chances a lot. No, we didn't. Unfortunately, we kind of squandered an opportunity last night to get a bye. That's all right. That just means we don't have to get rusty. So we'll come out next week and we're going to play hard. We really pride ourselves on defense. And you know, it's what they always say is defense wins championships. So we feel pretty good about it.
Okay, that's true. Thanks, JJ.
Thank you.
2 household names, Kyleenzel and Shawn, coined the Bangor Brothers. These two are like the 2 Coreys of reality TV, can't be separated. Are they separated at birth, Isaac? I don't know.
I don't know either, but the Coreys, the Lost Boys, if you will, these guys aren't lost.
They're found.
They've made their way to the All-Star Game yet again. These guys are absolute, you know, staples of this league. They're here every single year, and it's going to be fun to watch them.
Yeah, and in my mind, it's Kyleenzel's night to prove whether or not he wants to keep that MVP trophy he's gotten so many times in this game. So why don't we cut to him now? I know Shawn and Kyle are going to be laid back with our court side reporter Chelsea, probably just kicking it in the mix right now, getting ready for the game.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Kyleenzel and Shawn Ball. Now, some refer to you guys as the staple of this league. What do you guys bring to the court each and every game?
Wins.
Win?
Yep.
Is that the only thing?
I think we show our passion on the court. We both love ultimate hoops. We're not going to miss a game unless we're out of town in Vegas or something like that. We love the league.
Okay, so you're diehard players. You're committed to the league, right?
Yeah.
Overly committed.
Overly committed to the league. Okay, so there's tough competition out here tonight. Who do you think is the toughest player on the court?
I'll say Justin Hamilton. He's a tough player, so can shoot from the outside and play inside. So.
Okay, and for you?
I got to go with my point guard on the other team, Nick Roll. Yep.
All right, and I see that there's a lot of laughing out there on the court tonight. It's not all at Diamond, right?
Most of it.
Only 80%.
80%?
80%.
All right, and looking into the playoffs, what are you guys expecting? A big win?
I think so. Yeah. Get a bye week and get a little rested.
All right. Well, good luck tonight. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right, and one team I want to talk about that's clicking on all cylinders, Diamond, is the Pistons. I talked to Taylor Sundin last night, and he really likes their chances going into the playoffs here. They're well situated in the brackets. I think they start with a bye. Anyway, one of their All-Stars, rookie to the All-Star game, Moen is here, and another soft-spoken guy.
Yeah, I think he's soft-spoken but not soft-bodied on the inside. Nobody likes to go up against this guy. He's 6'7", 260. I believe he used to play offensive line somewhere. I'm not sure, but I'm sure he stopped some people from getting to the backfield. So why don't we cut to him now? If we have a camera angle big enough, let's get it now live with Chelsea with Moen.
We may need to go panoramic on this.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jared Moen. Now, we know that your brother plays with you. What's it like playing with Jordan this year?
I haven't played basketball with him since I was in high school, so it's fun to bang some heads with him a little bit, you know, get down, get rough a little bit. It's been a while, so it brings me back a little bit, so it's fun.
Okay, and some say that your teammate Chris May should have been an all-star. What do you have to say about that?
I think our starting five should be all-stars in my opinion, but, you know, it's a tough league, so yeah, he should, along with two other guys in the starting five, so yeah.
Okay. And I know you haven't been in the all-star game yet, but what are you looking forward to?
Getting there, bang some heads, owning rebounds like I have in the season, so go out there and have some fun with the guys, I guess.
Okay, well, good luck. Thank you.
Basketball is all about fundamentals. Would you agree?
It absolutely is, Diamond. And who is more fundamentally sound than the Clippers' Matthew Kane?
I don't think there is anybody in the game, quite honestly, who, if I had to compare him to one player, it's going to be Larry Bird.
Well, I will never be so bold as to compare anybody to Larry Bird. I think you know how I feel about the legend.
I do.
What I will say is this. Matthew Kane comes out every night, and he does it silently, he does it methodically, and he puts up very impressive numbers.
Matthew Kane, the silent killer, courtside with our very own Shell.
Thanks, you two. I'm here with Matt Kane. Now, Isaac and Diamond talked about you as a fundamentally sound player. What do you think has gotten you to this all-star position?
A lot of experience. Growing up, I had an older brother to play with. We were playing in our driveway a lot. He's been my toughest competitor ever since I've been a kid, and I think that's carried over till now.
Okay, you have a lot of great players on your team, and a lot of teams have a big three. There's you and Hennessy. Is there another person that you think adds to that big three role?
Absolutely. Well, we had two other guys, actually, not just one. Jake and Chad do a very good job with us. They help clean up the rebounds and score when they have to. So us four, I think, all together do a pretty good job.
Okay, now talking about your team and the Select Four, how do you think you guys are going to do in the playoffs?
Time will tell. We've been here before. We've had a little bit of success, but hopefully this time we can get over the hump.
All right, well, good luck in the All-Star game. Thank you.
Thank you very much.